to go short. I mean, it's really hard to control the ball in the air.
Well, Quigley's going to hit that near post. Goes in, slides in. Kylie McIntosh with the touch at the near post there, out of play. That was a good opportunity. They went against your words, but they played it in short to the short near post. Throw in here. Was over to Eli. So going from left to right. Eli's going to play a long ball through. And I feel like this is going to be kind of the way that Midwest is going to try to play. They're going to try to see if they can get away with a long ball and maybe counter at a point, but we'll see.
And they have the wind with them, so the ball's moving.
Yeah, ball is moving. The wind is pushing. Our table keeps wanting to flip over, but luckily we have some weights down on it, so our table will stay secure. Ball played back to Auger. Paige Eli coming over to defend, knocks the ball out. Throw into Connecticut Fusion. Played long, but I'm not even sure if that ball made its way in. Throw into Midwest United. You can see it's almost contrasting ideas, right? Where Connecticut Fusion seems to be playing the ball on the turf, trying to make the ball move, right? Because the ball's faster than any person on the field. But Midwest United really seems methodical in playing those long balls, or at least those first times, to see if they can get over the top of that defense.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see Midwest United makes a big effort to keep the ball in possess in the back line, but those two center backs, Olivia Was and Paige Eli, are not afraid to hit that long ball through.
They're really not, and that ball played out to Curry just a little bit long. So we've got a goal kick to Connecticut. But yeah, what an amazing atmosphere. This couldn't ask for a better day. I thought we were going to have some Texas heat, but the wind really helps.
For sure.
The shade doesn't hurt either.
And especially these teams coming from the north, I bet they do not have the summers like we do here in Texas. So I bet this is a big sigh of relief to not have to deal with the Texas heat today.
Definitely. Ball played long. One first time by Curry. Out of touch. Seems as though Midwest United's intent is to win the first time, win the ball first, get there. They've been very, very good about getting to the ball, and we'll continue to see if that changes. But I think they've set their possession to play a little bit longer, but also to make sure they win that first ball. It's a flick by Lockwood. Tried to get it over to Blitchok, but did not get over. Back to Eli. Eli's going to take her moment, look up, plays it into Curry, and goes to Auger.
I mean, that's when those long balls become very important, if you could catch the CT Fusion's back line on their heels.
And it's interesting, it's almost like that's Paige Eli's, that's what she's expected to do, is play those balls in, because she's got that spin on it. There's a spin definitely coming from the ball. That's allowing it to just float just a bit longer over the top of the defender, and her team's really looking for that ball. So that could be what Lewis Robinson and staff is looking to do. Quick 1-2 touches here. Good possession by Midwest United, really trying to get it. McIntosh goes over to defend, knocks Bennett off the ball for a goal kick. Kylie McIntosh, no stranger to UWS teams, 2018 first team, 2019 second team. This is her third season with the Fusion, and she's one of 4 on the roster with that experience. So that's really that's unique. We, with all the changes and players who have gone on to play in Europe and the NWSL, this is it's kind of nice to see the same face every single year. Throw into Midwest United here. Labadi's pressed more central. She did start off it seemed like she was playing a little bit wider, but she and Corby have started to kind of take over more of a midfield. And that ball, the ball that just came in here, the ball seems to take a different bounce off this turf, and I don't know if it's because of the length of grass. It could be, but this is a really clean cut. So, and the ball's actually moving a lot faster than you'd imagine. You've played here, Bree. What is the conditions like as a player when you're on this pitch?
I mean, the ball moves very fast. The field is very well kept. It's very short. the ball's going to roll on it very perfectly and smoothly, but it's going to have some pace behind it.
Atkinson is not letting Bennett win any ball on the outside. She's really staying in her back pocket. See if that changes over the course, or if Atkinson, you know, changes her philosophy. But she's very much about getting there. McIntosh coming in to play it up, but plays it out. Ball played into Bitchalk. Trying to get around McIntosh. Does. A little bit of an elbow. Corner kick to Midwest United. McIntosh wanted a foul there.
It looks like Olivia Wass is going up to the box.
Yes, Wass is coming up. Dikami is moving more central, trying to take away Sosa, who's up top still. Paige Eli sitting back a little further. Okarafo, I don't know if you guys can see it, but Okarafo is up high. She's about
in
midfield.
The center circle.
Chanel Johnson with a quick step over. Ball played wide to Tori. Quickly with that ball. Drops it back. Brown can't get there, and it is cleared, and a foul is called.
Olivia Wass made a very, very important run back to save that.
Olivia Wass was up front, made her way all the way back. Good run. Ball's played in. Wass plays it over to Eli, who gets it reset. Short ball, played to the central. Ball's played to Corby. Wass plays it and plays it out. Johnson with a tug, and the foul is going to be called. Don't know where the advantage was coming from. It didn't seem as though there was an advantage there, but the referee did stop play.
Just a little bit of a jersey tug.
Wass stepping up to take the free kick here. Ball's gonna play it over the top. McIntosh there collects, plays it central. That was a handball by Corby. The body is pushed central. The body is moved from left to the right side of the mid in terms of the central mid. Corby coming over to the left side. Corby is no stranger to awards. She was an All-American 4 straight years, a Hero Sports All-American, 3-time national champion in Division II, 1-time runner-up for that, and as an assistant at Aquinas. So she has some roots tied in with Lewis Robinson as well. She's an Academy alum for Midwest United. She's played every match this year, so she's been able to stay fit, stay healthy, and continues to do some great things for this club. Johnson's been a terror playing through the midfield, tries to get a touch, able to get back on the ball. Possessed, knocked off of Curry, who's dropped back. Curry starts to slide back a little bit more into that defensive third, leaving just Blitchok on her own up front with a lot of space in the middle of the pitch. In fact, Emma Zaccanini has a lot of real estate. If she was to get the ball, she could do some danger here. Yeah, ball played out to touch. Throw into Midwest United. Played to Wass. Seems as almost that Connecticut Fusion has realized that Wass and Paige Eli have a thing to go back and forth, and they've taken that pass away. So they've taken away that square, forcing them to find other alternatives, different routes up into attack. So this could be an interesting change in maneuvers here as well. Lockwood's in a battle here. Lockwood plays it long. Curry couldn't get there. Plays off. McIntosh coming. Plays it back to Auger. Takes a touch and plays it wide. Addison Davis plays it forward. Johnson collects. McIntosh plays long, just out of the reach of Atkinson and Quigley, who is on that side. Steve Stokey, who's coaching Connecticut Fusion, has them playing at a different level right now. It seems as though they're possessing, right? They're the club who's handled most of this match. I would say they've had numerous opportunities, just nothing that's come to fruition yet. Hopefully they can start to change that around. Quick touch in the midfield here. Labate playing long over the top. Atkinson Bennett, sorry, just out of the reach of Bennett there. Auger, you're saying go ahead and move up. 27th minute, still 0-0. Both teams, it feels like, are starting to get a feel for the game, what they want to do. This ball by Auger, won first time by Roma McLaughlin in the middle, turns, plays it out wide to Brown, who's clipped in the back. Roma wants to get a quick touch in, just played behind Sosa. Was collects, quick touch to Page, plays it forward. Chanel Johnson wins the first ball and is able to kind of get going down the middle of the pitch here. Played through to Sosa. She's onside and saved. Great save by Okorafo, the youngster, coming up with a huge save to deny Sosa of an early opportunity, which would have seen Connecticut Fusion up.
She was very calm with that save.
Very relaxed. She definitely had her timing. Hydration break here in the 28th minute of the match. Great save by Okorafo there. I think she anticipated it well. She seemed very composed. A lot of times you wouldn't see that from a player at her age, you know. But she is a track and field athlete. She does both the shot put, the 4-kilo shot put, as well as the discus. She had a PR this past year in the shot put, which is awesome, and maybe looking forward to doing that at Michigan State University, where she is a committed athlete. Wish her the best of luck this year. So this hydration. So Rick, tell us a little bit. What have you seen so far? How is this match going to turn? Is it going to be able to tilt?
I think in the past 15 minutes, Connecticut Fusion has had the ball in their final third a good amount, but Midwest United is also doing a very good job of staying calm. I think Paige Eli has really stood out to me. She has been very calm, has been hitting some great through balls for her team. But I think just looking here that she has won the 2017 National Championship with Grand Rapids. So I think just having that ability and that knowledge of how championship and just the elimination rounds go, I think as a center back, a defensive line, it's very important to have those just knowledge and be able to stay calm on the back line so that they're able to just keep the ball out of the net.
Yeah, and we just saw a prime example right there. Belle, who was able to make that, Isabel, who was able to make that save. Awesome save. Again, youngster, just committing to Michigan State University. I'm curious to see, I want to see Avery Lockwood start to take this game over. Number 10 in the midfield. Indiana University, I really want to see her jump in. Again, one of those national championship players. She is in the U20 U.S. Women's National Team pool. All Big Ten third team this past year. Academic All Big Ten. Distinguished scholar for the Big Ten. Just an amazing resume for her as well. She's going to be I want to say a sophomore this year, or junior, sorry. She'll be a junior this year going into the match. Hydration break is over. We're coming back into play here. This is going to be awesome. I'm excited. We are in the 30th minute, so we'll see. This game is, everybody's starting to kind of get a feel, get a quick little hydration break. Don't know if it's really needed right now here in Texas with the wind, but again, we're in the shade, so you don't know. Elements could be different out there on the pitch, especially with seeing that the turf had not been watered a bit, so it is a dry turf.
Just a hydration break also prevents injury and cramps later into the game. I think it's a good practice.
So throw into Midwest United here. Takami played to Curry. Dropped into Corby, who plays it central. Lockwood just out of the reach of Lockwood there. Roma McLaughlin possesses back to McIntosh. McIntosh with a long ball out wide. Brown collects, tries to play it just out of the reach. Curry tried a little step over, did not get there. Collected by Addison Davis, who plays it wide. Threw ball back to Davis from Sosa. Crossed in, deflected, and Eli clears. Clears it long. Blitchalk and McIntosh in a race. And McIntosh is going to let that one go over for a goal kick. Good hustle there by both women as they try to get that ball, see who can get there first. Maybe see if you can make a mistake, right? Still 0-0. Auger putting the ball, getting ready to put the ball back in play here, telling McIntosh to move up. So McIntosh moves up. As does her counterpart in the back, Sophia Weber. Auger plays it forward. And there's that win that first ball, right? That seems to be the mentality of Midwest United. Win that first ball. Corby winning that ball in the center of the pitch. Atkinson defended by Bennett. Albert with a play through. Albert still on the run, still moving. Plays across. Curry couldn't quite get there. It looked like it was deflected by Weber to Auger, who collects. Auger playing the ball long. Spinning, coming near side out of bounds, out of the reach of Brown, who was unable to get there. This is Brown's second season with the Fusion. She was the 2017 first team UWS Eastern Conference with New England Mutiny before joining the Connecticut Fusion last season. McIntosh tries to play it through Blitchalk, but Roma collects on the deflection. Plays it wide. Atkinson back to McIntosh. McIntosh takes a touch, plays it back out to Atkinson. He plays it back to McIntosh. Out to Quigley on the far side. Quigley takes a touch, finds Central. Zaccanini plays it wide to Brown. Brown takes a touch, tries to get around, and does for the most part. Great tackle. Paige Eli clears. Gets as far as Weber. Weber takes a touch, plays it back in. Chanel Johnson with the touch in the middle, plays it back to Roma McLaughlin. Roma with the foul. Physical match for the most part. Both teams are kind of trying to fill each other out. How does these little touches, these little bumps here and there, how does that change your mindset as a player, Bree?
I mean, as you were saying earlier, Midwest United is going in hard for those 50-50 balls. So I think if they just keep that physicality up, I think it will turn into their favor later into the game when everyone starts to get a little tired. But I think being physical is a big part of this sport. It is a very physical sport, so I think just having that mentality of I'm going to get this ball no matter what will definitely play off and further into this game.
Addison Davis with the touch there, playing a little physical. Assumption University junior. It's her first season with the Fusion. Played in 6 matches so far this season, 301 minutes. First ball won by Brown. Back to Davis. Davis is going to let that one go out of bounds for a throw in. Chanel Johnson comes back to collect. Back to Davis. Out to Johnson. Roma steps in from the midfield. The body with the defense there. Staying on her shoulder, not giving her ability to turn. Throw in here, near side, Dikami to Blitchalk. Blitchalk plays wide. Nobody home. Be a goal kick for Connecticut Fusion. 35th minute, 0-0 our score here. Last 10 before we get into halftime. Join us tomorrow for the UWS All-Stars versus the FC Austin Elite here at Round Rock Stadium. That's going to start at 7:30. You can find that coverage on the Elite Soccer Network. That is with FC Austin Elite. That game will be live starting at 7:30 local time here in Round Rock. Played out wide on the goal kick over to Roma. Two defenders, Labate and Bennett, both over there to help throw into CT Fusion, Connecticut Fusion. Atkinson's going to play it down line, headed out by Labate. Labate's had a really good game tonight in just covering as much ground as she has. Between her and Lockwood, I feel like there's a lot of ground they have to cover. And Corby as well. Corby's able to kind of find a hole and sit in it to give her some space. See what happens here. Wide play out to Brown. Matea over to knock the ball out of bounds. Throw in to Connecticut. Davis stepping up high to throw in. Looks like Zaccanini is covering for Davis. Blicklock with a ball wide. Bennett collects, moving forward, head of steam. Atkinson steps. McIntosh gets around McIntosh, out wide to Curry. Curry with the ball in, and it's cleared just as far as Corby, who hits just over the bar. Starting to see a little bit more from Midwest United now as they seem to be warming up a little bit with about 10 minutes left in the first half. Should be interesting to see how what changes they make at halftime. I know Lewis is over there talking with his assistants, trying to figure out what's next and how to change maybe the formation or change tactics. I don't think there's many tactics to change. Just maybe one thing could turn the tide here for either team. Chanel Johnson coming over to collect, wins the first ball. Staying with it, turns upfield, plays it wide. Brown still there with the ball, plays it in. The combi stops it, back to Okarafo. As far as Corby, who loses possession to Zaccanini. Roma out wide to Atkinson, who's made the run forward with a cross, which is collected by Okarafo. Okarafo sets it down to Eli, who plays it to Labate. And to Lockwood. Lockwood takes a touch, starts to move, plays it back to Labate, who plays it wide, trying to get to Bennett. Nothing there, stopped by Atkinson. Roma takes over in the midfield and starts to play through.
It looks like Lockwood has dropped down to more of a holding position, which is different than prior into the game when she was sitting right underneath Jen Blitchalk.
Addison Davis has had an extremely good game too. She's sitting in that back pocket of Curry. Curry, you know, is no stranger to scoring goals and getting behind the defense. What she likes to do is try to get behind them. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works. Anna Bennett is a converted winger. She's kind of playing that right back position. Played every game for the Midwest United this year. Indiana University sophomore. She led the Hoosiers with 6 points this year and scored her first college goal against Wisconsin. So that's an amazing feat. It's always nice to score a goal, especially in Big Ten play. Auger plays it wide. Corby with the win on the header. Curry in the pocket, gets back to the ball. McIntosh comes over to clear for a throw-in.
I think Curry's doing a very, very good job of keeping her pressing against the CT Fusion backline.
And we're going to have our second corner of the match to Midwest United. Blitchalk with the ability to kind of keep her back to goal, playing almost like she can do that almost as though that's her natural way of playing, being able to set, play the ball back, and move forward. It's going to be interesting. Another one of those 2019 National Academy champion. Strong goal scoring number 9 is how she's spoken of from her coaches. This ball's curled in. Ooh, just over the top. goal kick to Connecticut. Interesting tactic there by Anna. I think she meant to go there, but just the wind may have had a little bit to say about that. McIntosh is clapping, trying to get her girls to step up and get going a little bit. Tides kind of turned possession-wise for Connecticut. Midwest is able to kind of hold a little bit more possession. Auger's goal kick is going to go out of bounds. Quick take back, or quick throw-in attempted, but Labadie's going to leave it for Albert. Oh, push off, no call. Oh, late whistle. Blitchalk is trying to get that upper hand, trying to create an advantage. McIntosh turns it over, Labadie, and McIntosh steps up to win it back. For now, McIntosh plays the gets back. Atkinson plays it forward, throw in to Connecticut Fusion. Midwest United started to kind of press a little bit higher here, trying to keep possession in that final third a little bit more. Sosa plays it back to Roma. Knocked down, late whistle. Fouls on Paige Eli. Evenly matched teams. Still 0-0, 42nd minute. Ball played, tried to play over the top, over, they made it. Shot on goal, wide. Sosa with a great attempt there. Had the keeper beat, far post, just wide, unlucky. Was takes an extra touch, plays it forward. Ball's played over the top. Curry gets behind. Atkinson recovers nicely to make sure she gets their throw in to Connecticut. Curry found her space behind. Just that first touch was a little heavy. Put her in the wrong direction. First ball win. Albert steps up from the defensive position to win that first ball. Backtracks just a bit. Throw into Johnson. Triple teamed. Dispossessed. Atkinson tries to come in with a tackle. And McIntosh shields for a goal kick. Looks like McIntosh was looking for a foul there. She was pulled to the ground possibly. Auger with a big kick, big goal kick. There's that first ball win again. Zaccanini with a header win up front to Sosa. Sosa tried to play it forward. Paige Eli with the stop. Out wide here to Dakimi. Dakimi. Quick touch to Labadie. Looks down, makes sure she can possess. Plays it to Was. Was looks up. Gonna play it through the midfield. Blitchalk with the ability. Roma dispossesses, holds possession. Looking up. Plays it short and simple. Sosa tried to return the favor. Plays it wide. Corby takes possession. Tries to play it through to Bennett. Doesn't make it. Corby short, simple. Blitchalk back into the midfield. Lockwood with a heavy first touch, still possessed. Plays it out wide to Albert. Albert looking, wants to play central. Paige Eli's coming up to support Bennett with a flick out wide. Atkinson with a clear. Albert plays it, deflected out of bounds by Quigley, and a Midwest United throw-in. 45th minute, stoppage time about to come about. See the board here in a second. Played into Curry. Curry takes a touch. Auger comes over to collect. Auger, long ball forward. One first touch again, Midwest United. I'm curious to see what the number is for the percentage for first balls won. Brown, dispossessed. Matea plays it wide. Thinking Bennett was out wide still. Bennett made a run in, and it goes out for a goal kick. Matea DeCama, who is a Southern Illinois University commit, has played 630 minutes. She's another one of those academy graduates here for the outside back position for Midwest United. Again, 14 of the players from Midwest United have academy ties or are currently in the academy. The regular season winning 9 wins, no losses, and a draw. That draw was a 2-2 draw against Lansing United back in June, where Lansing United came back from behind to collect a point. Played up front to Torrey. Sosa turns. Heavy second touch. Brown's there to collect in the central of the pitch. Plays it through. Roma's there. Paige Eli as well. Eli takes a touch, turns the other way, and has time. Plays it wide to DeCama. DeCama plays forward. Blittock to Corby. Corby trying to play through to Bennett. It's going to take a high bounce. Augers there to collect. Steve Stokey, the head coach of Connecticut Fusion, has to be happy with the way his team is playing right now. Lots of possession, lots of opportunities. We'll see what happens. Overall, CT Fusion has been, a really good club. 19 wins, 6 losses, 5 draws. Shot on frame, touched out. Okarafo hits the ball wide. Save, as that ball looked like it was headed for the far corner.
That was another big save for her.
Second ball.
Corner to Connecticut Fusion. Corner is going to be taken by Brenna Brown, the Fairfield University grad from 2017 in the second season with the Fusion. Plays it in, low ball. Out to Johnson. Johnson gets a left foot on it, plays it in the air. Roma collects. Plays it back to Quigley, who knocks it in. We have a player down.
I believe that's Was that's down.
And we've reached halftime of this match. 0-0. Was was the one who was hit. Well, got up off the ground a little slow, but we are at halftime. The score is 0-0. So here we go. Second half action coming at you. We'll have some interviews and stuff for you during halftime as well. So stay tuned as we bring you some more action. Second half kickoff shortly, but we're going to have an interview with Roberto Aguas, the COO for the UWS, coming at you here in a few minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be back with you guys shortly.
It's time for a dedicated women's league to fill the gap between college and professional soccer. A league that's committed to advancing women's soccer, focusing on the development of the female soccer player during the summer months, elevating the competition to help each player reach that next level, providing high-level soccer for collegiate players, aspiring and former professionals, and international stars, operating with professional standards because players and fans deserve an exceptional experience, uniting players that inspire and are inspired. We are passionately growing the women's game. The future is bright for United Women's Soccer. It's time. Be part of the movement.
Welcome to UWS Weekly, a show that is dedicated to covering United Women's Soccer, a national pro-am league with your host, Jonathan Ward. Each and every week, we will highlight players, supporters, and staff of the clubs we all pride ourselves to support in North America. The UWS is a league
that is committed to advancing women's soccer.
Welcome back. I am live with Roberto Aguas, who is the COO of the UWS. Roberto, thank you so much for taking the time to join us halftime of our first match. Tell us a little bit, what does this mean to the league to be able to host a national championship, a true national championship here in Round Rock, Texas?
Hey, Jonathan, thanks for having us. First of all, congratulations on this year and what you've done for the league from a broadcast perspective. For us, this is a tremendous step forward. The facility that we've secured for this year is top-notch and professional, and we continue to grow. And our goal is to raise the level every year. I remember the first year that we were in California for the national championship. It was a great accomplishment year one, but seeing the crowd, the professionalism in which we're bringing to the table for this year, we're very, very proud.
This has been an amazing event, and it's not just going to be tonight. We have tomorrow night with the UWS All-Star Game, but also the National Championship on Sunday. Why is it so important for the league to be able to host a national championship and be able to do it the way it has?
You know, for us, one of the critical things is to give these women a platform, right? And the idea is to allow them after a very long season. It's always a sprint, but it's long nonetheless. For those that have achieved what these 4 teams have achieved in being the Final Four, to have a national platform, right? The national platform for us is a couple things. One, to give an opportunity to get crowned as a national championship. It's a true national championship with multiple conferences around the country. Second, for those that want to continue or start their professional career, it's an opportunity for them to be seen at this level. And then third, there is nothing like a Final Four in whatever sport, right? Seeing the preparation that they've put in, coming into Round Rock, a suburb of Austin, Texas, having them all fly in or travel here to compete against each other, it's just an exciting weekend. And with the All-Star Game tomorrow, we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and this is just a testament to your hard work as well as everybody in the executive board who helped put this together. I think this is just going to grow and be a bigger platform. Tonight we've got about 200 people in attendance. It's amazing to see the number of people who have come out for a semifinal and purchase tickets online through Passage. But also for those of you who've been watching, we hope you're enjoying the coverage. But let's talk a little bit about this match. What have you seen so far? You're no stranger to championships and national attention with what's been going on for the youth program that is with New Jersey Copa in Denver, Colorado, right?
Yeah.
But what's this been like for you?
Well, actually, before I speak about what I saw in the first half, let me just say, and congratulations to our entire staff. It's been a very challenging year with COVID and coming off COVID restrictions. But to pull this off, I just want to just put a big thank you out to the entire staff throughout the entire country, as well as all of the executive board that has worked very hard to get this year off the ground. Listen, I think both sides are just trying to feel each other out. I've been in these situations both as a coach, as a sporting director, and it's very, very challenging. You don't want to make the first mistake. You don't want to open up the game too early. So we're seeing a lot of very cautious play, a couple of good opportunities that actually were not capitalized on. But I think what we'll see in the second half, a little bit of more impatience will start to come into play. And I think the game will open up a little bit more.
Well, we got second half action coming for you guys here in about 6 minutes, so stay tuned. Get up, get a stretch in. It's going to be a second half that you won't want to miss. Follow this match. Don't forget we have our second match of the night, Santa Clarita Blue Heat, San Antonio Athenians. Give us your thoughts on that, Roberto.
Listen, I don't know much about the Athenians this year, but I do know Santa Clarita very well, and they always bring a lot of powerhouse to the table. Having said that, I think any of these 4 teams are just fantastic to watch. I'm excited. Listen, it's starting to get a little cooler here in Austin, Texas. The weather is going to play a factor, I think, in the second game because it's going to be much cooler, maybe a little bit faster paced. Fantastic to see the level of soccer. So I'm excited to see these 2 teams coming up.
Yeah, the physicality for this first match, if it's anything like that, the second match, we're going to see maybe a couple cards.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a lot of cards in this first half. The game gets a lot more physical, as everybody knows at this level, both physical, the speed of play, and the speed of thought. And we're seeing it. I think, like I said, in the second half, we're going to see the game open up quite a bit.
Well, we're playing for a lot. Championship match Sunday, 11 a.m. here from Round Rock. We're excited to give that to you as well. But, hey, stay tuned. Second half kickoff coming at you in about 5 minutes. We'll see you guys soon. we're back. We are live from the National Championship weekend here in Round Rock, Texas, Austin, Texas. Really excited to see everything going on. Really happy to have you guys with us live on 11. Second half kickoff is just about to begin. Really excited for this. Midwest United will be going from left to right. Connecticut Fusion from right to left, with Midwest United getting the kickoff. Bree, your thoughts? What should we expect?
I mean, in the first half, both teams are really even. The score is still 0-0, so, I mean, anything can happen, and someone's going to have to win. So I'm really excited to just see who can put the ball in the back of the net. That's, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. So I'm excited to see the changes the coaches made at halftime and just the team's mentality coming out for the second half. Who
blinks first? That's what's going to happen. We've seen some great saves. Okarafo, the youngster who came in last minute with an injury to Perez, who's the normal goalkeeper. She got injured during warm-up. Actually got injured back against Corktown, hurt her wrist, so she is not available for selection today. If they make it to Sunday, who knows? Maybe by then she's ready to go, but Okarafo's done a very good job keeping her team from conceding. So here we go, second half kickoff. Paige Eli playing out wide here to Dakami. Dakama with the move, plays it out wide. Bennett, touch in, Labate, quick touch back, Lockwood. Good tackle, Roma stepping up, played out to Sosa. Just a little wide. Ball's going to keep rolling for a goal kick. Wass is back on the pitch. That's a good sign. She did take if you guys remember late there in stoppage time, Olivia Wass took a hit from the ball, was down for a good bit of time. Just carries forward. Plays in to Bennett. Bennett can't get there. Atkinson. Oh, sorry, not Atkinson. That was Quigley who was stepping in to take that ball.
I think a handball.
Handball going forward. Lockwood will take the restart here. Lockwood was looking to go wide to Albert. Still looking to play wide. Plays to Wass, switching the field. Wass plays it Curry. Curry plays it back into Labate. Labate onto the right foot. Plays it wide to Albert. One touch. Albert's quick to Curry. Curry takes a touch to get through. She is through. Still has it. Lost it. McIntosh clears. Lockwood picks up about midfield. Quick turn from Lockwood. Plays it over to Curry. Back to Lockwood. Picked up by Corby. And Davis with a clear. Different start to the second half for Midwest United. Seeing a little bit more push, which is kind of what we saw at the end of the first half there. Definitely some adjustments that were made. Curry plays it. Roma McLaughlin, the Irish international, takes a touch. Back to McIntosh, who clears far to Paige Eli for Midwest United, who collects. Ball played in. Blitcock plays it. Bennett gets into there. The Kimby plays it. Goes to the back post. Out to Albert. Albert plays it to Labate, who plays it wide, trying to get a hold of Curry. And that ball is going to skip out of touch.
Midwest United is coming out very strong this half. I'm excited to see if this turns into a goal. I mean, they're keeping it in their final third for the first 5 minutes of this half.
The clock that you guys are seeing online, it says 50 minutes. We're actually in the 47th minute, so the clock that you guys are seeing is just a bit off. We will get that adjusted for you guys on the telecast end, but we are in the 48th minute, now the 49th. So we'll get that adjusted here shortly. 0-0, first semifinal tonight here from Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. If you're in the area, please come by, say hi. Would really like to meet some of our UWS fans. Stop by the booth at one point here, field level. I got some magnets for the kids and stickers too. Ball played forward. Sosa with a touch. Labate steps back, able to collect to Wass, who plays it over to Eli. Back to Labate, who's playing it forward. Through ball to Bennett over her right shoulder. Quigley has dropped. Bennett plays it in. Auger with the save. Missed touch there.
Come on, Blue!
Like Ogarafa. Corner kick to Connecticut Fusion. Looks like Quigley has stepped back into the back line. Corner kick to Fusion. Ball's played in. In swinger. McIntosh with the header. Playing through. Handball. Well, players looking for a handball. Nothing called. Ball's played out here.
That's ours.
Christina Stone comes in as a substitute for the second half. Hard collision there in the midfield. Albert and Brown, two players colliding. So Christina Stone comes on, making way for Stone. It seems like Atkinson has stepped off. So our first substitution of the evening. Again, we have Atkinson coming off, Stone coming on for the Connecticut Fusion. Romo on the ball, plays it, drops it back.
Play somebody.
Ball's played over towards Johnson. Johnson's not there, and it's cleared. Bennett collects, plays it forward. Blitchalk plays, dummies it, goes back. Davis collects all the way back to Auger, who plays it forward. And too long for Romo McLaughlin.
I think Jen Blitchalk is really trying to play that hold-up striker position, but I think Connecticut Fusion is just doing a very, very good job of defending her and making sure they're always tight when the ball is headed towards her.
Substitution for Connecticut Fusion. Quigley comes off, making way for, can't see the number, making way for, sorry everybody. Coming onto the pitch, we have Chloe Landers, who makes her entrance into the semifinal. Again, Quigley, Kelly Quigley, coming off. Bree, how frustrating is it when you have a referee who calls some fouls, but then lets others go?
I mean, referees could really be make or break for the game, especially when it comes to what they allow for the physicality of the game. So I think just it can really change the way a game is played depending on what they call and what they don't.
Through ball, trying to get it over. Bennett trying to race the ball. McIntosh Davis there. Bennett still trying to get to the ball. Blitchalk chasing down. Balls finally cleared out towards Johnson, who can't quite get there. Throw into Midwest United. The pressure's really gotten there. Bennett did a really good job. She knew she wanted to get there. She had an opportunity, but then didn't give up on the play. Started to kind of push the envelope a little bit more.
That's what you want to see from players. You want to see that fight and the want for the ball.
Handball against Chloe Johnson in a dangerous place just outside the 18. Looks like Labati's going to come over to have a hit or even play it in for Midwest United. About we'll call it 25 yards out. She's been known to have a go and connect.
It's interesting they only have one player on the wall for it being this close.
And she is going to have a go. And tapped away. Auger gets a finger on it, pushes it wide. Yeah, Lobati, she's a holding midfielder. She has hopes to actually, after this weekend, she's going to try to go to Europe and play pro. She definitely dictates the pace of play and the tempo of matches. She's got great vision. That was a great opportunity. Another one of those national champions from the 2017 Grand Rapids team. So she does have the ability. Wish her the best of luck. So, you know, Grace, if you are able to make it, good luck. We're excited for you to have that opportunity. Great turn, fired away, saved by Auger. Blitchock with a good turn, quick snap. I like that. Had her back to goal, was able to get a little touch to put it where she wants. Auger able to set the ball down and collect. Fix her sock a little bit. Might have knocked her shin guard the wrong way. She's going to play it forward. Here's that first ball. Who wins it? Grace is going to win it, but does not go forward. Goes backwards, and it's going to be out of touch. Throw in to Connecticut Fusion. Quick throw in. Roma plays it in. This is Brown. Brown to Stone, who was the substitute at the beginning of the half. Back out to the wide play and played in. That was played into Landers. Landers couldn't quite get there.
Overhead.
Collected by Okarafa. Plays it to Eli. Eli's looking up. Bennett's got her back. She's trying to, looks like she wants to make a run here forward. Paige calling for somebody to come back. Blitchock back. Lockwood. Lockwood plays it wide with Wass. Wass is going to play it long. Bennett behind the defense. Challenge 50-50. Davis and the comma collide. The body wins the ball back to Bennett to Blitchock to Corby. Couldn't quite get there. Nice 1-2 opportunity there. Imagine if that had been able to be collected.
Right.
Oh, pass out to Paige Eli. She doesn't quite get her cleat on it. Sosa running. The comma seems to have shaken off the knock she took a minute ago when Davis and her were challenging. Bennett still wide. Davis and Johnson playing a quick 1-2. Davis is going to switch the play. Central to Curry. Curry turns. Gets around Zaccanini. And
It's gonna be a card.
we have our first card of the semifinals going to Emma Zaccanini, the junior from UConn, making 28 appearances in 2 seasons. It's her first season with the Fusion. Played 164 minutes in her 10 appearances. Picks up the yellow card here for a professional foul in the middle of the pitch. 0-0 is our score, 57th minute. Again, the clock on the display here, guys, just a bit off. I apologize for that, but we will give you the times as we go. Shot on net, just wide. Blitchock has been a force this half. She really is trying to get on that score sheet. Knocked wide. Auger for a corner kick. Curry is going to go ahead and take that kick. What do you think of that shot there, Bree?
I thought it was going in. I'm excited to see that Blitchock is now coming out and trying to score some goals. She was a little bit reserved in the first half.
Curry with a long ball, and it clears all the way out. Paige Eli goes from right to left to collect and play it back in. Plays it to the corner. Corby there. Corby with a touch, and we're going to have yet another corner kick to Midwest United. Great
Corby,
defense by Weber there.
Corby has also been all over the place this second half.
Even the bugs in Texas seem to be bigger. We gotta. Played up to Sosa. Sosa still giving chase. Hakimi gets it back. Okarafo takes a touch, slows down the possession just a bit, plays it forward. Corby tried to heal it, get it over the top. Roma collects here in the midfield for Connecticut Fusion. Plays it to Sosa, who 1-2 back to Roma. Roma's going to be able to get there. Yes. And referee linesman over here has turned his flag the other way, and it is a throw in for Midwest United. Semifinal number 1, Midwest United 0, Connecticut Fusion 0. The first of 2 matches this evening here from Round Rock for the UWS National Championship, which will take place Sunday at 11 a.m. from the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. Amazing facility, lots of activities, lots of awesome things. It took us a while to drive in because you can go through, I think, a bunch of different little ways here at the complex. Foul against Roma McLaughlin here. McIntosh coming over to take the free kick, play it back in. Has a few words for teammates on instructions. Plays it in, top of the 18, comes in, played out. Labate with a set of pace going through the midfield and cleared. Davis stepping in to take that away. Landers with the long sprint, but is unable to keep the ball in touch. Was collects. Plays it wide to Albert. Albert looks for space. Plays it to Curry, who tries to go around. Last touch by Curry. Curry comes back to collect and win. Sosa is able to get a deflection. Paige Eli stepping up to knock it away as far as Davis. Davis plays it wide. McIntosh with the touch. Plays it wide to Johnson. Johnson plays it back to McIntosh, who continues her run against Bennett, who is dropped deep into the defensive third. McIntosh plays it across. Sosa with a hit, and it's in!
Go!
Connecticut Fusion are on the board. Tori Sousa, 22 goals, 11 assists in 32 appearances over the last few years. Her 3rd season with the Fusion. 2018 second team All UWS and all-time records in all 3 assists, goals, and appearances for the CT Fusion. Adds to her total. She now has 23 career goals. Nothing bigger right now than that semifinal lead, you could say, to be the winner so far. 61st minute, 62nd minute, I apologize. The pass, McIntosh is going to get credit for that assist. So the combination of McIntosh and Sousa give the lead to Connecticut Fusion. 1-0 your score here from Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. Midwest United going to be digging deep to get back into this match. Eli plays it to the center. Lockwood back to Was. Was back to Lockwood, who plays to Eli. Eli plays it wide to Was. Was is going to step up and play it in. Good turn. Blitchalk thought Bennett was going to be there. Auger came out, a little bit of a stutter step. Hope that's not a knock, but Auger taking her time after she collects. Long ball. That's going to get to Was. Johnson wins the midfield. Little step over. Continuing her run. Left foot. Side net. Wide. Johnson had the post. Had it all.
Right.
Could have set up a 2-0 lead, but 2-0 leads are the hardest to keep in soccer. We all know that. We've seen it before. Midwest United has seen that before when they gave up 2 goals to Lansing United to come back to tie that match. Paige Eli for Midwest United plays it wide, near side here to Nakama. Plays it left foot to Blitchalk, trying to find Bennett. Doesn't. Blitchalk comes in. Good hustle effort. Gets a shoulder in for a throw. Davis going to collect, take the throw. Going to play it down the line here. Paige Eli with an overhead kick back towards the middle to Was. Picked up by Christina Stone. Roma out to Stone after Landers plays it in. Back to Roma. Roma with a turn. Still Roma.
Play somebody, huh?
Plays it back to Brown. Brown looks in. And Paige Eli
Is that a corner out?
able to get over to get a corner to Connecticut Fusion, stopping Landers from having an opportunity on net there. Corner kick to Connecticut Fusion, going to be taken by Roma McLaughlin, the Irish international. Davis is going to come up for the corner. Stepping back is going to be Christina Stone. Stone and Zaccanini are the two deep. Sophia Weber is the furthest back, about midfield. Paige Eli winning the second ball. McIntosh is able to play. Landers collects, plays short. Davis has to do something quick, gets it wide. McLaughlin not able to get there. 1-0 is your score. Connecticut Fusion scoring in about the 61st minute. Loss to Eli. Central to Labate. Labate's going to play long, wide to Bennett. Davis smothering her as soon as she gets to that ball. Taking away space. Lockwood in the center of the pitch. Lockwood against Stone there. Labate plays it into Blittock, who's made double move here. Turns Sophia Weber. Has a go. On frame. Saved by Auger.
Rocket of a shot, though. It seems like this half Blittock and Lockwood have been interchanging in their runs a lot, which has seemed to make a difference and have made it difficult for them to be defended.
Second half, we started to see Midwest United kind of press and get into position. Connecticut Fusion scored, and then now, since then, it's kind of another match to see who's going to make the next mistake. Zaccanini plays it to McIntosh, who plays it over the top. This is Sosa, hits it with the right foot, far post, Landers, and we're goal. Chloe Landers with the goal to put Connecticut Fusion up 2-0 in the first semifinal of the UWS National Championship.
Tori Sosa had that beautiful back post ball in.
The Yukon freshman gets her second goal this season. She has 1 goal, 1 assist to her tally in 332 minutes. She now has 2 goals to that tally in 2021, with a goal that could be crucial for Connecticut Fusion. Substitution being made for Midwest United. Number 2, Anna Bennett off. Onto the pitch for Midwest United, Macy Waringa from Oakland University comes onto the pitch in replace of Anna Bennett. Anna Bennett, Waringa, one of those 2019 U.S. Soccer Academy National Champions with Midwest United. She's an Academy alum, a technical and creative player, so Coach Robinson wants to put some creativity, and she's actually about to get in the mix here. Good hustle. Ball knocked deep, played back in. Chloe Johnson tries to get the header over Waringa. Waringa plays it wide, tries to get around McIntosh. She can't, but we're going to have a corner to Midwest United. Left-footed corner here for Waringa. Or not Waringa, sorry. Far post, split it. Curry, neither could get there. Keeper comes out. Auger's slow to get up. Sorry, that corner was taken by Hannah Crum from Aquinas College. She is another one of those alum grads for Midwest United. Trying to see who she came on for. I believe she came on for Albert at the last break. So Olivia Albert's day is over. Hannah Crum comes on to provide a little bit of an attack. She is an impact goal scorer for the Midwest United Club and at Aquinas College.
It looks like Curry was shifted back to left back now. I'm excited to see if, since she's in a defensive position now, if she still gets up on the attack to provide hopefully a goal-scoring chance.
Oh, tricky. Desperate touch by Sophia Weaver, but it was effective nonetheless. Draws it central. Ball gets out wide, and it is a Midwest United throw-in. Quick touch, just out of the reach of Corby. Lorenga's just hustling. She's got a motor going. She's trying to get back in this. Paige Eli comes over to collect. Roma's going to pressure. Paige gets through it. Works her way central. Davis tries to cut her off. Not able to. Through ball down to Warenga. Warenga versus McIntosh. McIntosh is going to shield her off for a goal kick. Substitution, Sosa comes off for Connecticut Fusion. Coming on to Jenkins is going to come on for Connecticut. Monty Jenkins, the sophomore from University of Hartford. This is her first season with Connecticut Fusion.
That was a great game for Tori Souza, getting a goal and then assisting a goal to allow them to get up by 2-0. I think it should be a pretty good game in her books.
Midwest United threatening here. Roma gets it around. Chloe Landers plays it in. Auger collects. 2-0 is your score. 72nd minute here from Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex in Round Rock, Texas, the site of this year's UWS National Championship. This is semifinal number 1. Special shout out and thank you to Danny Woodfill and the FC Austin Elite organization for hosting this wonderful event. We've gotten a lot of awesome opportunities to discuss and talk, and we're going to be building the future of UWS this very weekend, so we're excited for what's to come from UWS. Out of play here, another substitution. We're going to have a hydration break, actually, followed by a substitution. First half thoughts or second half thoughts so far with this hydration break, Bree?
I mean, it's 2-0 for Connecticut Fusion, so I think it's already been a big second half for them, and they just need to bunker down on defense and make sure they don't let any goals by them, and they should have this win pretty wrapped up.
Ooh, I don't know. I think Midwest United, after this hydration break, you're going to see a different pace. I think they're going to press a little bit higher. They're going to try to get up the field. You'll see maybe the formation shift just a bit. Again, they started the match off with what seemed like a 4-3-3. I think they're going to move more to 3 in the back, try to press up and get that last gasp winner. You have Curry, who's kind of dropped a little bit, but you've got on the pitch, you've got about 4 or 5. You got about 4 forwards, players who could definitely change it. Corby, one of those. You've got Lockwood, who can dictate the game however she wants. Want to see Grace Labate get a little bit more active, though, in that center of the pitch. We haven't said her name for the last few minutes, and so really want to see how she's able to adjust and maybe get this team back up on her back and move forward.
And I think Jen Blitchok has come out this half pretty strong. She has had some rockets off of her foot, so she can make contact with the back of the net. I think this game could get pretty wild. All comes down to mentality now.
Trying to see who the substitution was for. Looks like Labate has made way. Coming on to replace her. Can't see here in the center of the field. Macy Hollinsworth comes on, the Aquinas College player, comes on for Labate, who we were just talking about, right? Seeing if maybe she could have an impact. Well, her day is done in the 74th minute of action as she is replaced by Macy Hollinsworth.
Looks like there's some confusion on if it's a corner or goal kick.
I think it was a touch last by Midwest United, but a goal kick has been awarded to Midwest United. Sophia Weber has been kind of put in the back pocket here of Blitchok, so we'll see what happens because Weber stepped in, definitely trying to be more of a presence, making sure Blitchok knows that she's there.
You can already see Midwest United has pushed her forwards very high.
Tori Sousa, her day is over, but she had an impact on this match. It's going to be interesting to see. She was replaced by Imani Jenkins, number 37, who is here on the far side, just collecting, getting her first few touches in the match, gets around the defender, plays it in, ball in. Okarafo there to collect. Looking for a fast restart. Warenga was there, but Isabel decided to slow the pace up. Paige Eli. Jenkins stepping up to try to dispossess. Almost did, but Paige is able to get away. Wasp moving the ball forward, looking for a long ball down the wing. Weber collects. Johnson in the midfield to Roma. First touch is a little heavy. Eli collects, plays it back to Okarafo. Back to Paige Eli.
Midwest United has 4 people pushing up very high.
It's almost like they've gone to that. Looks like a 3-3-4 almost.
Right. I think they're going back to what they started the game with just Paige Eli hitting some big long balls and just hoping they could get on the end of them.
Now we're more into a 3-4-3 formation. Hannah Crum playing Curry. Macy with a save. Chloe Johnson's in on goal here. Paige Eli gets into her back, make sure she knows. Great tackle by Paige Eli to get it away and play it out of danger. Just as far back Davis is able to get there. Played out. Zaccanini, the yellow card holder from the professional foul early in the second half here. Plays it out wide. Ball's played down the line. Jenkins not going to give chase, and we're going to have a goal kick to Midwest United. Yeah, 2-0 is your score, 78th minute. Bree, what is your thoughts so far?
I mean, 12 minutes left in the game. I think it could still go either way, but Midwest United really needs to amp up their just want and need, and they need to get down in their final third and try to put some goals away.
Midwest United really needs to start putting some pressure on. They need to get forward. If they have to score in the next 5 minutes. It's crucial for them to have any composure and any confidence. Those last 10 minutes are going to be just brutal, so they have to be able to get a goal here very shortly to make sure they can have enough time to be confident and collected in order to come back from this 2-0 lead. Challenge in the midfield. Roma is down, colliding with, it looks like, Jen Blitchalk and Emma Zaccanini. Trainers coming out. So we have a break in the action. It's crucial for CT Fusion to find a way to hold on. I mean, their season was defined by beating the number 2 and the number 1 seed to get here. So they had the hardest road to get to Round Rock, and they have definitely been the more aggressive side this half. What are your thoughts?
I mean, they came out in the second half and put 2 goals away. That's, as a coach, as a player or a teammate, that's all you can ask for is at the end of the day, you have to score to win. So just putting those balls on the net have really created some great force for them coming forward in this game.
Yeah, CT Fusion has done a very good job of the counterattack, I guess is what we could say, right? The first goal and then Lander's goal, 2 wonderful goals, Landers being able to settle. This has been a really, really hard-fought matchup. Stone scores the first goal. Landers the second. Roma's being helped off. She's taking her boot off. Hopefully nothing serious. Roma, we wish you the best of luck. Hopefully we're able to see you Sunday, but speedy recovery to the Irish International. As she's being carried to the sideline by teammate and friend Kylie McIntosh. Again, Roma hoping everything is okay.
Entering the game for the Fusion is number 46, Emily Winkler. In for number 6, Roman Laval.
So Winkler makes her semifinal debut as the substitute here for Roma. Unfortunate to see Roma go down. She was having a really good match, really dictating the pace of play in that midfield. So hopefully, again, speedy recovery to Roma McLaughlin, the Irish international. Back in play here. Paige Eli steps up, has a go, and it's going to be out of play.
Still good to see that Paige Eli has the want to score some goals and put a goal up on the scoreboard.
So Ellery Winkler, the junior from Yale, is going to join on. She was an honorable mention All Ivy League team in 2019 as a freshman, where she scored 7 goals and 6 assists for Yale University. She's on the pitch, taking over the midfield for the midfield general, I would say, Roma McLaughlin. And here she gets her first touch on the ball. Plays it to Jenkins. Paige Eli with a solid tackle, but Winkler is able to get back on the ball. And we're going to have a possession lost advantage, so the play is going to be called back. McIntosh is going to step up to take this free kick. But before we get to that free kick, we have another substitution. Midwest United is making a sub. Leaving the pitch is Stephanie Curry, the University of Toledo athlete, Academy alum. And making way for let's see, who do we have here? Give you guys that number in a second. And Emma Berdner is actually the one making her her semifinal debut here. Talented attacking player, very bright future is what Coach Lewis Robinson has said. She's a member of the 04 Academy team for Midwest United, so there's definitely some youth here and some fresh legs to go with it. She's played the last 2 games. She played the last 2 games of the season with Midwest United, so we'll see what she's able to do. Corby able to play it in, nobody there, and Auger is able to clear. 26 minutes this year for Emma, 1 goal to her name, so Coach Lewis Robinson trying to see if he could bring in some youth, pace, and potentially a goal scorer here late in this match. We're in the 84th minute, so we got about 6 minutes left. Hang tight, everybody. It's gonna be a good one. Free kick to Midwest United.
This could be a good opportunity for them. Looks like Corby is the one taking the free kick.
Corby's gonna step up to hit this in swinger. Plays it in, good ball. Off the defenders, bouncing ball, cleared, and we have a foul for a shirt tug.
Kind of interested on what that foul was called on.
Didn't see anything that warranted a foul, but we're not the censor
Right.
with the whistle. Sideline referees with microphones. Back in action. Forearm. Foul. Fouls against Connecticut Fusion. Macy Warenga is able to get that foul. Paige Eli steps up, past Jenkins, past one defender, past two defenders, dummy, nobody home. Good idea there. Could have set something up. We are in the last 5 minutes, everybody. 5 more minutes. We are in the 85th minute or 86th minute. Shot on goal, turn, over.
Looks like
Midwest United starting to put a little pressure on there. Just need to get the ball down.
Yeah, Lockwood has moved into a more offensive position. Just on that play, they had 5 players just lined up ready to receive that long ball.
Auger playing the ball deep. Takama couldn't get the touch. Eli couldn't get the touch. Was gets the touch all the way back. Bennett has played more of a deeper role this half. She's not been in the attack. She looks like she's moved back into that right back position. More central, though. She is kind of moving around. Jenkins thrown to the turf. And the foul is going to be called on the push against Jenkins. Emma Zaccanini is going to step over to take this kick. 87th minute. Scores 2-2, just past Landers. Landers wanted it inside. Ball ends up going outside. Our second match tonight, the San Antonio Athenians, Santa Clarita Blue Heat, who are going to be wearing some wearing their green kits tonight. They are going with that electric yellow, electric green color that you would see from the University of Oregon in their Nike kits. Athenians are warming up, ready to go. It's going to be a great matchup. Game 2 tonight. Be ready. Ball deep, gets past. Berdner on the ball, plays it back. Johnson there to take away, out to, doesn't make it, Tried to play Winkler wide, just ball didn't get there. Nakama with the ball in, knocked away by Davis. Throw into Midwest United. Last 3 minutes here before we get into stoppage time. 87th minute, about to be in that 88th minute, so 2 minutes left before we get that stoppage time board. Johnson gets a shove in the back, pushed it into the Midwest player, and draws the foul. So free kick to Connecticut Fusion on the foul against, or at, I should say, Chloe Johnson, or Chanel Johnson. Chanel Johnson, this is again her 3rd season. 2018 first team UWS Eastern Conference, 2-time American East Conference Striker of the Year at the University of Hartford, where she graduated in 2015. Ball played back for Jenkins. This is her 2nd year with the Fusion, 12 goals, 6 assists for Johnson. It's all-time in goals, the all-time goal leader for the CT Fusion with 12.
Starting to feel that sense of urgency coming from Midwest United to get the ball up the field.
Lots more talking, it seems like. It was a quiet first half. It's been mostly a quiet second half in terms of what we've been able to hear on the sideline here. But now you're starting to hear a little bit more vocalization coming from people, especially Paige Eli, who's trying to direct traffic. Plays it wide to Was. Speaking of Paige Eli, she just collects there and plays the Was. Was plays the ball in. Doesn't quite get over the top. Davis tries to head it away. Doesn't get very far. Berdner chasing. Ball's knocked out. Jenkins looks at it. Eli there to collect. Plays it wide to Dakama. DeCalma plays it down wide. This is Berdener. Berdener plays it central. Touch on Corby, turning her back. Gets inside. A little flick. Lockwood unable to get there to collect and get a shot on goal. Auger with the save. Auger throws long. Far side. Plays it in. Stone with the ball. Stone through ball to Jenkins. She is onside. No flag, but does not give chase. Okarafo plays it wide to Was. Was stepping up. We are in the last minute of before we get to stoppage time. Hollinsworth couldn't keep the touch. Plays back to Eli. Eli plays it wide to Was. Was is going to step up. Plays a through ball. Stopped by Zaccanini. Ball goes central. Good hustle from Lockwood. Gets a hand on it. Tries to play it forward. Landers collects and plays it out wide towards the Midwest United bench. "2-0 is your score. CT Fusion 2, Midwest United 0. Ball played wide to Corby. Corby drops it. Landers is able to block it, get it out of touch for throw-in. Played back in, taking a little too much time. Plays it wide. Corby trying to get a touch back central, can't. But it doesn't go very far. It goes right back to her teammate, back to Lockwood. Lockwood's going to try to switch this field here. Jenkins intercepts and is going to go to goal. Jenkins and Eli. One-on-one, Eli wins, cuts her off, plays it back to Okarafo.
Beautiful defending by Paige Eli.
Was to Eli. Eli plays a long ball in. Berdener is going to be on the back post here. Gets an opportunity. Collects with the chest. Has a hit. Right to McIntosh, who tries to clear. Gets it as far as Winkler. And a late challenge by Macy Hollinsworth, who's going to pick up the yellow card for the stud-up challenge there in the middle of the pitch. We are in stoppage time, everyone. In stoppage time. Have not gotten an indication from the fourth official as it relates to how much time is going to be added on. But we are in stoppage time. Scores 2-0. Connecticut Fusion on top with 2 goals here in the second half. Coming within less than 5 minutes apart from one another. Ball's played in Jenkins. Jenkins heads it wide, out of play, out of touch. Throw into Midwest United. DeCalma with the throw in. DeCalma's going to look down line. She's going to get a big throw, trying to find central. Here we go. Berdener with pace and with space. Plays it in. Davis with a great recovery. Addison Davis has been playing exceptionally well tonight on that left-hand side, both the first and the second half. First half, she was actually on the right side. Now she's on the left, but she has done an amazing job making sure she gets back, not giving any space to anybody. My goodness, she has played well.
Yes, very well. She's been doing great defensively, has been getting it up on offense, and has made a difference. So great game for her.
Wasp with the collection as the ball comes back to midfield. It's go time, playing it wide, and this got to make it happen. Got to make it happen. This ball is getting out to Hannah Crum, who plays it. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick to Midwest United. It's got to be played quick. We are getting down to the last bit. Oh, they're calling a throw-in.
It's really important CT Fusion gets us out.
Everybody has dropped back except for Jenkins. Everybody has dropped back for CT Fusion. There's an opportunity here. McIntosh clears wide. Now we have a corner kick. This is going to probably be one of the last plays of the match here. Let's see what happens. Obviously, it might be too little too late, but hey, get one on the board. This is Corby with the corner. Corby plays it in. McIntosh clears. Referee has a look at her watch. Okarafo has come up past midfield and is going to play this ball in towards who is up? Oh, Was is up there. Blitcock with the chance. Ball's just bouncing around. Was on the ball, turns. Was still turns.
Turn.
Everybody is just confusion. McIntosh clears for a Midwest United throw. Throw in. Ooh, dangerous. Ooh, Lockwood tries to make a play. Advantage is going to be given, but the foul will be brought back from the spot of the foul on Lockwood, about 25 yards out. We saw this same spot in the first half. Labate had to go, or early in the second half, and Labate had to go. Looks like Corby's coming over to have this opportunity. She's going to play it quick, out wide to Dakama, who's going to play it down, play it in. Jenkins, who has dropped back into the center of defense. Corby tries to play wide. Okarafa is going to have to get over here and play this ball in with her hands. No sense of urgency. Okarafa should have come over to take that throw in to get it back in pace, but that's okay. Chloe Chanel Johnson with the touch in the middle.
Doing a very
Chanel
good job.
Johnson has done an amazing job of dictating the pace of play when she's had the opportunities to do so.
Almost had a goal herself.
Almost had a goal, hit the post, hit the woodwork, that's right. Well, came just wide. She's had a couple opportunities today. Or is it tonight? We'll call it today.
Yeah. Very good control of the ball, though.
This has been an amazing match. We've had 2 yellows, 2 goals, both goals coming in the second half, 5 minutes apart from one another for Connecticut Fusion, who leads 2-0. Oh, we have a ball in here. Lockwood pulls one back for Midwest United. We have ourselves a game. It is 2-1.
Looks like
Midwest United has pulled one back. Auger pulls the ball out of the net before Lockwood can and has taken her time. They're going to roll it to the middle of the pitch for the kickoff. Is it too little too late, though?
it's never too late.
The referee, the center, has indicated that she did stop the clock for this. So let's see how much time. I never saw an indication from the 4th official about how much time we had left. But if it's anything like we've seen, there's a lot. Let's go. This is it, guys. Exciting opportunity. Quick throw. Wasp plays it forward. Warenga is played on that right side. We've got movement. Here we go. Ooh, played it out of touch. We're going to have a goal kick to Connecticut Fusion. Shout out to everybody in the UWS family for this season. UWS and UWS2, what an amazing season. 48 teams in UWS2 competing, along with all of our teams in UWS. Can't ask for a better year. We've had so many amazing stories, from LSR to Chicago Mustangs, who made it to the playoffs but were, unable to attend this weekend due to losses. But what an amazing year. It's just been amazing what post-COVID we've been able to do as a league. And 2022 is going to be huge. Really excited for what's coming. Wasp collects, plays it wide. This is Warenga. Warenga with pace, plays it to Lockwood. Lockwood, the goal scorer. Lockwood playing wide. Can't get past Davis. Davis is still on the run. Addison Davis plays it. And that is the final whistle. Connecticut Fusion have found a way to continue on to Sunday's final, where they will play the winner of Santa Clarita Blue Heat, San Antonio Athenians. Your score tonight, 2-1 in favor of Connecticut Fusion. Bree, what were your thoughts on this match?
I mean, a very, very fun game to watch. All 3 goals happening in the second half. Both teams came out very strong in the second half, and it just pulled to the side of Connecticut Fusion, but both teams played very, very well. Pretty similar in their tactics, so it was a very fun game to watch.
So the Giant Slayers out of the East, Connecticut Fusion advanced to Sunday's final with a 2-1 win over the Midwest United. Excited to see what happens next in our next matchup. San Antonio Athenians, Santa Clarita Blue Heat. This one's going to be one that you want to make sure you tune in for as well. Winner playing Sunday at 11 a.m. And don't forget, we also have the UWS All-Star Game tomorrow night here at the Round Rocks Multi-Complex, where we are having all of our matches, all 4 matches, tomorrow night, 7:30. Our final will be Sunday, July 25th, 11 a.m. Join us for that match. It's going to be one to watch. So Bree and I are going to step away. We're going to make sure we get ready for the next match. We'll see everybody soon. And if you have questions, feel free to throw it out to us on Twitter and Instagram, and we look forward to seeing you guys just around the corner. Kickoff, 8:30 local time here in Texas. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to semifinal game number 2. What a matchup we had first off. Midwest United lost 1-2 against Connecticut Fusion, setting up a Connecticut Fusion versus the winner of this match starting this weekend, but on Sunday. But tonight we have the Santa Clarita Blue Heat, San Antonio Athenians. That's going to get me confused a lot tonight, those two names. But starting lineups tonight brought to you by Select and Ductig. We will get those lineups for you here shortly. But starting for the Athenians, number 0 in net, we'll have Mia Wildeman, the goalkeeper, the Nebraska commit. The back line, Ashley Newland and Ashley Cathro are going to play wide on the defense with Sarah Bea and Jamie Erickson, the captain, in the middle of the defense. Helena Ferris, Emma Duran are your midfielders with Peyton Bretzer and Brooke Hansen wide. And playing in a holding midfielder spot, Isabella Beltic. Up top for the Athenians is Amanda Smith, the St. Francis Xavier University player. For Santa Clarita Blue Heat, Hillary Beal, the 2019 UWS Defender of the Year, is going to be starting off in goal, the Michigan student. In the back line, you have Lily Perryman and Lauren Sesselman. In the defense with Giselle Thompson, the 14-year-old, gets the start on the left-hand side with Sydney Vermillion on the other side as well. Trinity Watson and Savannah DeMello, Iris Rabot are going to be in your midfield along with Sadie Adamolkan, the Jamaican international and USC Trojan. And up top, Alyssa Thompson, Sanford commit for the class of 2023 and your 2021 Gatorade Player of the Year as a sophomore, nonetheless. And started up top with her number 25, Lena Solano, who's the Long Beach State player, did not have a season in 2020. Scored the tying goal against Calgary Foothills to get Blue Heat in this matchup here in Round Rock. Lots of soccer to be played tonight. Really excited for everything coming in. Coming into the match, Santa Clarita Blue Heat, 6 games, 4 wins, 2 draws. The 2016 national champion, where they defeated the New Jersey Copa team 2-1 back in 2016. On the other side of the pitch, the San Antonio Athenians come in with a record of 9 wins, 1 loss to Lone Star Republic, who they beat to get here. They are the winners of their last 9, joining the UWS in 2019. So really excited to see what they're able to bring. On the pitch, we're going through player announcements from our PA address announcer, which has been fabulous. We hope you guys have enjoyed the coverage, but joining me tonight in, I would say the studio, but we're outside, Liz Carrington. Liz, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, John, thank you for the introduction. I'm currently a goalkeeper for FC Austin Elite. We actually just recently played the Athenians, so I'm excited to watch this game, and I think it's going to be a really good one.
So, Liz, you and I were talking. You asked me about who my favorite was. I can't have a favorite, unfortunately. But do you have a favorite going into this matchup? Is there some home state feels? What's going on?
Honestly, I would definitely say yes. Athenians I would view as the underdog in this match just because I know the Blue Heat have gained multiple titles and Athenians haven't pulled one off yet. So I'm excited for them, and I think they can do it.
Yeah, really excited. And we're actually going to cut away here to the national anthem. All right, we're back. The team's traditional handshake. Look, I gotta be completely clear here and honest. This is interesting that Santa Clarita Blue Heat, with the bench that they have, the reserves, they have a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old starting in their lineup, Alyssa Thompson and her sister Giselle. What are your thoughts on having two youngsters on the pitch tonight?
I would agree. I think that's really crazy. Props to them for being able to hang with the big dogs. So I'm interested to see. I haven't watched one of their games yet, but I'm very excited to see how it plays out.
I'm excited. I think Giselle Thompson, I've seen a lot of her matches, 48 goals in 19 appearances with 14 assists in high school this year, actually in her 2 years in high school. She also runs track. Awesome opportunity for her. She was on the team of the week in week 6 for UWS with 2 goals that week, scoring a brace. You know, some other names that come at me, you know, you've got Sadie Adamolkan, the Jamaican international. She was on the World Cup squad back in 2019. Made her debut June 14th, 2019 against Italy. And is also at USC. She co-founded the United Black Student Athletes Association at USC. So really proud of that effort. Sadie, we wish you the best of luck tonight. Hopefully you can have some fun, and maybe we'll see you on Sunday. Who knows? But, hey, we've got soccer here in Round Rock, match number 2. We're here all weekend. Tonight, semifinal number 2, our first semifinal, Midwest United played the Connecticut Fusion. Connecticut Fusion scored 2 goals in the second half to win 2-1. And sets up a matchup for whoever wins this on Sunday. Tomorrow night, live from the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex, we have the All-Star game. Liz, are you? I heard you might be playing goalie tomorrow.
Yes, I actually will be there tomorrow for the All-Star game. I'm not sure who our opponent is yet, but I'm excited for it to happen. I think we'll actually be on this field, so.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of it, excited to be here for it. But, hey, we've got soccer. We've got second half action coming at you live from Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. I'm excited. I know, Liz, you're excited. There's a lot of going on.
Yeah. I know Athenians goalkeeper Mia Wildeman, she recently had Save of the Week for the UWS, so I'm hoping to see some saves like that in this game.
Yeah, and if you can hear behind me, the Athenians have brought probably, I'd say, close to 100 fans who've made the 2.5 hour trek from San Antonio to today's match. I'm excited to see what they bring. They've got a lot of energy. We'll see what happens. But kickoff is right now. Santa Clarita going from left to right, and the Athenians going from right to left. Let's see what happens.
Let's go, DDM!
Trinity Watson is up top here for the kickoff. And we are off. Semifinal number 2, Santa Clarita Blue Heat, San Antonio Athenians. Game number 2 of the night, our last game tonight. Lauren Sesselman, the Canadian international, Pan Am winner, bronze medalist at the Olympics. Plays it back to Sesselman.
Yeah, I think this will be a great game. I know Athenians are coming off a high after winning at Lone Star Republic. That was a big upset going on in the Southwest Conference, so I think they can ride that out and definitely hold their own against Blue Heat.
Yep. We'll see what happens. Brooke Hansen trying to pressure Giselle Thompson, trying to make her make a mistake early. Lauren Sesselman on the ball. Sesselman plays it high to Sadie. Sadie dispossessed. Ball goes back to Lily Perryman. Perryman finds Thompson. Thompson, her first touch of the night, moves inside. Plays simple.
You can feel the intensity right off the bat. Both teams are coming in hot, so it's definitely going to be an intense one.
Iris Rabeau played into that one. The French international, James Madison University. Ball played through. Jamie Erickson able to cover. Out wide to Peyton Bretzer. One of 2 Bretzer sisters on the club. The younger sister, Eden, on the bench tonight. Peyton getting touch early in the match. Jamie Erickson with the kick. Shout out to Danny Woodfield for providing me a rain body fuel. Wide play, Cutthrow. Ashley Cutthrow gets out wide, dispossessed, played up. Thompson backtracking.
Yes, turn. All right.
Emma Durain with the attempt on target, wide. Nothing to show there for Hillary Beal to get going. Sesselman on possession from the goal kick, plays it out wide for Sydney Vermillion. Switches pace to Lauren Sesselman. So Liz, it looks early on that Santa Clarita Blue Heat really wants to play a possession match. They're wanting to work, outside in, trying to see if they can reset Athenians. Here's an opportunity. Amanda Smith getting behind the defense, but dispossessed by Perryman. Thompson on the ball, Cutthroat coming and throwback. Plays it central. Savannah DeMello, the USC Trojan. Missed 2019 with an Achilles injury. Good to see her make a full recovery, be able to get out here. That ball goes wide, and we have our first offside of the evening. Just a tad heavy on the touch as they try to go wide.
As you were saying, I definitely do see Blue Heat playing a very possession-oriented game. I think that is going to get them far because I know Athenians' defense is very strong, so keeping as much possession as they can is going to be golden for them.
Lena Solano seems to be playing the lone forward up top high. And here we go. Ball's played out Thompson. Thompson on the touch. Got plenty of space in front of her. Cutthroat stepping in. Plays it down line for Solano. Solano with pace, trying to get around, and does. Great defense. Sarah Behai with the defense. Cutthroat plays it up to Smith. Smith plays it back, touched out to possession to Perryman. Perryman playing it wide here to Vermillion, which has time. Looking to switch, get a play over the top. Headed out by Erickson, but not before Solano can get there. Ball's played back.
All right.
Trinity Watson and a goal kick. So far, so good on both sides, it seems like. Athenians just trying to get possession. Liz, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Athenians are building it up. They definitely haven't had possession as much at the start of this game, but it looks like they're building up to it.
Long ball played too far.
Those quick through balls. Those quick through balls are going to be crucial for both teams.
Sorry, out of the reach of Hansen. Bretzer is on our side. Throw in. Sadie trying to get a header on it. Thompson, Giselle Thompson, trying. Ball's going to go all the way back to Hillary, who's going to scoop and reset. Scoops it out to Perryman. Perryman plays it wide. Vermillion back middle to DeMello. DeMello makes a turn, plays it to Sesselman. Sesselman with room, going to carry. Sesselman trying to go over the top, long ball. Erickson's there, clears it. Ball's out wide. Sadie with the interception. Plays it wide, continuing that idea. Ball in, and a shot on goal. Solano got behind the defense, tried to get a shot on. Sarah Behai with the block. Corner kick to Santa Clarita. Iris Rabeau is going to take the corner, the James Madison University student.
Let's see if Blue Heat's able to get something off this ball.
Looks like it's going to be an outside in. In swinger coming in. Thompson's there, deflected. DeMello plays it back in. Comes out wide to Vermillion. Vermillion's got a touch. She's going to play it in. And Mia is there to collect. Mia Wilderman, everybody. 9 appearances, 4 clean sheets. Save of the week, week 10 for UWS. Kept a clean sheet in the regional final with some fabulous saves. High school goalkeeper of the year in 2021. And then her biggest game this year was 13